Okay, so I am currently using the latest version, the version that you just pushed to Bitbucket, which did updates on the GitHub as well, or yeah, Bitbucket, and it updated on GitHub as well. I'll even perform an update to see if there's even more. And something that I just noticed now is that in this repository, if I create any file in this repo, if you see down here, there's no weird fucked up symbol or weird /e, but as soon as I start typing, okay, well now it's calling me a liar, but maybe it's after I save it. But I'm going to put in the configuration that I was talking about. So I don't want to quit. I want to put in the variant of what was it? Actually, I'll just copy it from the email I sent you. Where is it? And then no, oops, there we go. And if I close it, and then if I open it back up, and I start to move, I get this weird E, the fucked up E, and that only happens in this repository. And if I open up Vim and I try to do, like, I try to update the tags, I get that, and I don't have Python 2.6 installed, but I do have 2.7. So maybe it's looking for just the 2.6 variants. Now I will take out that configuration. Oh shit. Oh, there's like two there. I will take out that configuration and I'll run it again, and I still get that exact same thing pretty much. Now what I did to kind of get around this is I created my own repository hosting the code that was here. I will show you. This version right here. The repository, I'll show you it. Um, where is it? I'm blind. And it's I just downloaded the files and hosted it myself. That way I can put it in to my vimrc. So I'm just going to comment that out. And first, oh, wrong one. Let's plug in update, and I will clean, and then I will install. And I'll go back to that repository. I will open up and I will do this again. And it worked. This time it worked. And if I were to create the configuration file again, I haven't tried this yet. So this is just gonna be the first time. Okay, so I still get that, but using this version now, if I were to go to FontForge, sometimes opening a file, I should probably update the tags. Was there a new thing? No, there was a new thing. Sometimes opening up a file, I'll get this weird error. But it's only sometimes. It only happens sometimes. So I'm just gonna try to replicate it quickly. Maybe if I go, I don't think I generated the free type ones yet, so I will go back to here and update these. Maybe now if I go to it, it will give me that error. No, it's not. It's a rather weird one, though. I really wish I could replicate it. Fuck. Maybe if I just close this and then open it back up and then go to. Actually, I think I might have done it this way when I first saw it. Yeah, see, I get that error. Get that. Well, I don't know what that means. Well, this part that is. But it seems like it only happens if I run it. If I try to open up a file, like open up a file that has a project set, so to speak, while I'm not in that directory. So if I go back to that, same thing. Oops, and I try to open. I don't get it, and I think that's because, well, I'm in the project directory right now, so it has all the types, and if I'm here and I try to do it, I get that weird one. And also, would also explain why I get this one, because in the configuration file that I'm using for that project it goes back the directory, so it's probably like going to be going to the root. So if I change this, I guess I will change that actually right now to just to see if that fixes an error. That way it gives you a bit more help or more information. Still check what's alright. Source, yes. Source, yep. And let's go back home. Okay, so it seems to have done. Oops. Should have done the same thing. And also, the first part in this video, you saw that weird E. I was showing you that weird E. That doesn't happen anymore using the old version. I'm gonna have to make it again. Tag H under txt. I think I should still have that. Okay, no, that still does happen. But in other places it doesn't happen. So I don't know if I showed you it yet in the Font Forge one. Okay, so it's doing it there too, but it wasn't always before. So that's interesting. And sometimes opening a file and reading it. Oh, here's another one. If I go back to the repository of HarfBuzz and I open the tags. Okay, so let's not. Oh yeah, I need to remove that. And I'm just gonna remove the tags as well. generate them. And if I open it, fuck, okay, really? Okay, there's another thing, CPython, that I know that happened in. I don't know if this is the exact repository. I think it's Python, C, Python. Really, all the fucking noise going on in the background. If I wasn't recording, this would be going a lot faster. Come on. Alright, and then let's go to and do the tags. I get that, and also when I open the tags file, it's converted. That's all. As you can see at the bottom, it says it's converted, and the type that it is. It still says ASCII, but it says with very, very long lines. Now, I've tried finding the file that is doing this, and I couldn't find it. I first tried it in here, and if I do if I try to update with recursive, I get this. So obviously that would mean that it's in one of these folders. Well, that's not, well, what led me to believe that it was in one of the folders is when I created oops, I don't know why I do that. It was when I did that, and then I ran it, and I didn't get an error. So and it obviously, that means it's not looking in the folders, and it's also not saying converted at the bottom. So I went through every single fucking folder, every single one, generating the tags and opening each one manually. I did it 3 times. I could not find it at all. I thought it might have been my font, because this is a custom font that I've been working on for months as well. Because this terminal that I'm using uses OpenGL, and like if I'm browsing through something that's thousands of, like 20,000 lines of code, I don't get any slowdown at all when using TagHighlight like I used to if I were to use like console. I guess I'll show another demonstration using the updated one. C Python. Okay, so they're not there. Okay, so yeah, so I still get the exact same thing, and hopefully this video will. How long is this fucking thing? 14 fucking minutes. Wasn't expecting it to be this long. Hopefully this gives you some more information to work with. And I don't know. It just randomly started happening, and using the old version started giving me an error as well. I hope this helps.